came home from work on February 12th to my wife, thinking I was gonna have a really good Valentine's Day. I walked into the door, I said hello. My wife looked at me and said, I want a divorce. All of my friends turned me away. I thought to myself, no, I don't deserve to live. Walked into Valley General Hospital and told them that I am suicidal. I talked to the psychiatrist there. He says, this is a program right here. They wouldn't take my insurance. And they turned me on to Sound Mental Health. And Sound Mental Health was the one that told me about the Reach Out program. The case manager that I met there was Maurice, and he was quite nice. Welcomed me to the program. It helped, knowing that I didn't have to worry about sleeping in a truck. Oh my Lord. I had a roof over my head, a meal, and a place to lay my head down, and nobody that was going to take what I had left. I talked with a lady there. She made me wake up. You've got to be able to prepare yourself to leave here, to be able to move into an apartment. Basically, it all made sense to me, being that I already had a job, which most of the people didn't. In fact, I gave a few people rides down to downtown Kent to drop them off so they could go to work. Another person there, I'll never forget the day he walked up to me, tapped me on my chest, and says, there's a light inside of you. You can feel it. I know you can. Just grab a hold of it. There is a higher power, and there is something out there that has a plan for me. And that's one of the reasons I'm here today, to tell you my story. I found God through friends and through help. The Reach Out program is what saved my life. I was in the program for 2 months. I was able to save up some money. I was looking for a place to live. Within 2.5, 3 months, I was in an apartment. Finally got some TV and some cable. I feel like I'm downtown now. For the last 2 months of my life, it's been good, giving myself over to God and telling Him, what do I need to do next? He tells me, do good. Go to church, go to work, pay your bills, pay your taxes. When I'm on my own free time, I read, I go to church, I do my workouts. And, basically I got to give birth to an 80-pound baby here. Through the help of others, life can still happen. If somebody hadn't told me about the Reach Out program, I'd probably end up dead. But because somebody told me, I'm here, and my life has changed because of it. I've got a reason to live, and I am a good man.
My work hours decreased, and I just couldn't make ends meet. And I was homeless for roughly 3 months. Ended up not telling too many people because there is such a stigma that goes with homelessness and an assumption of who these people are. I had a really bad arthritic condition in my hip. The doctor wanted to get me into surgery right away, but it was just impossible because I didn't have a home of my own to recuperate. Thank goodness I had a car. My trunk became my closet, and my glove compartment became my lingerie drawer. I heard about Reach Out Women through Catholic Community Services. It was very welcoming, very warm. A social worker was coming in to help us to work on problem solving, our housing and just the next step. This is the reality for so many homeless women, is that you need a place to live so you can look for work. You need work so you can have a place to live, and it's really a catch-22. And oftentimes many women end up just throwing their hands up and not even trying at all. My day started at the night shelter. I'd wake up and rush to get my service animal to doggy daycare so that I could go to work. I would drive to the shelter at night and I would do more chores and then just repeat the process. And so I was looking at a good 18-hour day. It's an amazing drain of time and how it wears you down. I was there for a month at the overnight shelter when I finally got housing. I ran around and told everyone, I'm gonna have a closet, I'm gonna have a closet. I was just so very grateful because I could start to be like a normal person again. I'm currently staying in transitional housing, and I finally did get my hip replacement surgery. I'm back to work. I'm able to leave my service animal at home. I volunteer at the day center for homeless women, and I'm able to encourage them and comfort them and let them know that they too can pass through this and regain their independence and their life back. Reach Out Night Shelter and the Day Center have a way of creating memories in what you might not think is an environment to create memories. You can't help but bond with the other women, and I affectionately started calling the other women my shelter sisters. My service animal's life touched 30 other women. Emerson was so tremendous because many of these women have lost their animals, and so he offered so much comfort. They ended up calling him the house service dog. I did several art projects so that I'd have a commemoration of my time that I spent there. The experience of my life in the shelter, actually, as hard as it was also equally blessed. There's a bunch of people out there I don't even know their names, and I'm so very grateful for your time and your generosity toward a person like me.